What's up, guys? It's Mark. Hopefully you're having a phenomenal day. And in this video, I want to talk about something kind of crazy, but I think you need to understand that you actually are the highest form of creation. Now, where did I get this from? I'm not just pulling it out of the sky. One of my mentors, one of my coaches, Bob Proctor, was a master of mind control and really mind development. And he basically says that we live in an ocean of motion and everything is energy. Okay? Now, you got to understand that we are the highest form of creation and we've been gifted with an intellect. We have intellectual factors. We have the memory, we have reason, we have perception, we have intuition, and we have the imagination. Okay? And these are phenomenal mental faculties. And you might be asking, why are you even talking about this on a stop drinking channel? Well, I do help 40-year-old men and above quit drinking and find true life purpose. And this has absolutely everything to do with that. Because you see, everything is the mind. I'm a firm believer that the body is actually an instrument of the mind. And if you look back on your life, the thoughts, the people, the places, the things that you've done, it's all on you. And only highly successful people will admit that. But what the thing is when you introduce a highly, highly addictive, toxic substance that was designed to keep you in a loop, it becomes difficult. You see life through a blurred lens. I was hanging out with my kids earlier today, and actually the default setting in life is extreme happiness. Okay? They're jumping around, they're laughing, they're smiling, they're using their imagination, they're using their mental faculties. They're creating. They're excited, they're passionate. And somewhere along the line, you lost that. And that's why you're watching this channel, because you want to get it back. And I can help you get it back. But you got to understand, you've been programmed, you've been conditioned. Drinking might have started off as this really fun social ritual with you and your buddies, right? In your early teens, it was fun. Maybe in your early 20s, it got a little bit more serious. You tried to start womanizing, going to the bar, dancing, this and that. And you used drinking as a crutch to go up and approach women. And it was still fun. But then somewhere along the lines, 30s, you might have had a family. You might still have a family. You might be separated. You might be going through a divorce. All these things. You have kids getting piled on. And as you get older, as you hit 40, shit becomes real. Life becomes real. And drinking, and why you're watching this, it might not be because you're an absolute raging alcoholic. You're actually probably a functioning. I shouldn't even say alcoholic. Alcoholic's a bad word. You're a functioning problem drinker. That you're going to understand, and you've come to understand, that there's a lot of challenges. Your parents might be getting older. You're going to have to deal with life issues. And drinking is just an absolute crutch for you. And it serves zero purpose. But you think that it does because it's socially acceptable. And you can look around. Oh, they're drinking. The government is promoting it. They just say, drink responsibly. But in reality, we know that it's a deadly toxic poison that kills upwards of 3 million people a year. It's the second most addictive substance behind heroin. And it really serves zero value. But what happens is you're drinking and you're not running to your full capacity. So full swing in this video. You're not utilizing your mental faculties. Your memory is become shot because you're not firing on all 8 cylinders. You're not using your imagination. You're playing old pictures in your head. You're playing your life on repeat and wondering why you're getting the same results over and over again. You're getting frustrated. So that idea that you go and execute, it's not working because you're not changing the paradigm. You're not changing the conditioning, and you're relying on drinking. That's the problem. We have to eliminate the drinking, and then you'll begin to see much more clearly, have much better focus, much more better will, your reason and your computing and your thinking and your communication skills. You're just a much more effective person in all areas of your life, whether it be health, wealth, and relationships. Those are the three components. And that's what you need in order to take yourself to the next level. So I'm going to give you a couple quick tips. And the first tip is stop hanging out with losers. Honest to God, stop hanging out with loser friends who have no ambition, no drive, no passion for the next level. They just want you to drink and smoke and hang out and watch TV and just plug into all these vices. Ditch them. Get rid of them. You're never going to get to the next level with carrying all that extra weight on your shoulders. You know what I mean? You got to raise your standards. Okay? Have standards as a man. Have certain rituals. These are things that you do daily, in and out, each and every day. Okay? No, I'm not doing that. That does not serve my higher purpose. That does not sharpen my mental faculties. That does not get me to where I want to go. You got to raise your standards. Stop making excuses. Stop making excuses. Oh, stopping drinking is hard. It can be if you think it's hard. If you just use willpower and determination and some of these old tactics, it might be extremely hard. But you have to understand, if you unpackage drinking for what it really is, and you research this topic, and you change the conditioning, and you change the story of what you keep telling yourself over and over again, it can actually be easy. If you put yourself around the right people, if you get the right coaching, if you read the right books, listen to the right recordings, videos, there's all kinds of resources. Stop making excuses. I don't have money on this and that. If you quit drinking, you'd probably save upwards of $6,000 a year. That's what the statistic is. $500 a month, $6,000 a year. Can you imagine what you could do with that extra money? Wake up earlier. Wake up earlier. Go to bed at the same time, wake up at the same time. It's all about that circadian rhythm, right? Finding the true balance in your life. But again, if you don't eliminate the drinking, then you're going to be sleeping in. If you go to that party, you're going to be hungover. If you have those social cocktails, you're going to be a bit fuzzy and a bit groggy, and you're not going to be able to get up early. You're not going to be able to get that workout. You can see how this ties into everything, right? Exercise more. Exercise more. How are you going to do that if you keep drinking, right? It's the root. I've had other videos. It's the root of all the problems. It's the gateway. That's what people don't understand. It's the gateway drug. Why would you drink if you're really severely focused on your body and your personal growth, your development, your fitness, your health, your diet? Something to think about, right? And the last thing I got here is be kind to your fellow man and get in a right social circle. Social circle. You're going to need a support group. Check out the link in the description. There's the I Am Sober app. There's also the app that I've been working on. Or you can reach out and get coaching. But if you think that you're going to isolate yourself and get through this, you might, but you're most likely going to relapse. You need to surround yourself with positive, like-minded men who have come from the same situation and who want to better themselves and reach to the next level. Okay? I'm here to help. I am Mark. I help 40-year-old plus men quit drinking and find a life of true purpose. If you found any value, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Check out the links in the description, and I'll go ahead and see you on the next video. Bye for now.